Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another unboxing with me, Morton. And this is the big one. Yeah, the Rolling Stones in mono. I did not think that I would ever own this, as I missed out on the first pressing, which was in 2016, which at the time I guess I thought was too expensive. Well, anyway, I missed out that time around, and as some of you know, the prices on this box set on Discogs was getting, ridiculous rather. But then was it October or November 2022? About 4 or 5 months ago, they announced that very suddenly that they were releasing the box set again, but this time in colored vinyl. So I got that news the same day as the news. I think it was put on sale the same day as the Paul McCartney, the wooden crate with all the singles, which cost, let's say that this cost £400, then the McCartney box cost £600 or something like that. Anyway, so that immediately made me, push the McCartney box out of my mind and go for this because, it's the Rolling Stones. So there we have it, the whole box. Photo is the same as on the old one. It's numbered. I got 9,420 out of 10,000. Oh, that's somehow something. So I've already prepared it a little bit for you to try to get this off. Now, I was thinking about waiting until I forgot my camera stand in Denmark, and I'm back in Norway now. And I really wanted to get into this, so I'm just gonna have to keep this. On the back we have one of these with all content. Here we have the whole thing about it. Numbered limited edition, 16 color LPs, 150 plus tracks, heavyweight 180 gram vinyl, including a 48-page book with rare photos and essay by David Fricke from Rolling Stone. So there you have, the proper English releases, some of the American ones. Only one of these that I have never owned in any way or fashion is Flowers. Never had that one. Yeah, and so, as some of you know, it opens up like so. Ta-da! And here we go. There's the booklet. I'm just gonna carefully move this. I don't want it to tip over while we're doing this. Right, so yeah, here we go. The Rolling Stones in mono. Here are all the lads. very cool. Bill Wyman there. Must be said that my favorite member of the Rolling Stones, ever since I was a kid, it was my brothers and my sister who got me into the Stones. They knew that I was already crazy about rock and roll. They were quite a bit older than me, 15 and 16 years older, and they caught me at a very young age, you know, rifling through their records and finding out how the stereo worked and so on. So I think I was 7 when I was gifted on my 7th birthday my 3 first Rolling Stones albums, one from each sibling. I've been crazy about them ever since, but for some odd reason, well, maybe I tend to like bass players. I think they're cool, especially tattooed female ones in riot girl kind of groups. Oh, revealing too much now, Morton. Anyhow, here are lads. Brian Jones there. Keith looking like he's just, well, different species to what he is now. There's Mick. Yeah. Oh, can't linger too long on this. This video is going to be very long. Here we are. First British album and the first American album. This was the first proper old record I got. I swapped some Kiss records for this Rolling Stones #2 from a neighbor kid. I later found out that he'd done so without asking his father. Oh well. Oh, I love Aftermath. Well, as a kid, I thought it was after math, you know, after math class. Oh, I'm a Norwegian. Yeah, that's the one I never had. Flowers. There's a personal favorite of mine in between the buttons. You know, great cover. There's an old album, only official album with a Bill Wyman song on it. Charlie, Keith, there's the lads. I don't know about you, but I don't like revisionist, you know, history revision and so on. So I don't like that they brought that cover back. I don't know what you guys think about it, but they were denied having that cover out in the shops by Decca in 1968. So they released the RSVP white cover, which I don't think is canon. And later on, they reintroduced this pretty much around the time CDs came around, right? And they kept with it. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. So when they released that deluxe edition, they had a slip case around it with the I don't know, the cover that came out in '68, and then took that away, and you had this cover. And I thought that was a good idea, but yeah, not too keen on this being included in this box, because that's not how that album looked when it came out, and it was in mono and all that. And here's Let It Bleed. Might contain my favorite Rolling Stones song ever, Midnight Rambler. And text here again. I seem to favor these photographs taken from what I assume is some park. So here we go. So this is the Stray Cats This is to this set what that what it was, the masters, which was included in the Beatles box, was outtakes, you know, singles, stuff that weren't on the proper albums, and that then copies the look of the original Beggars Banquet album cover. So yeah, gone through all of these, and there's the guys again, same park apparently. Yeah. So what I'm going to try to do is just quickly have a look at the records. I can't tell how good these reproductions are because, you know, I don't really have a reference, but it looks really good to me. Proper job. This, incidentally, was my very first CD. This, well, I bought 2 CDs along with my first CD player, and I got this one, and I got McCartney's solo album, McCartney, which I had no knowledge of back then. Do you think I was confused when I listened to that the first time? Yes, I was. So here's number 2. I love the British covers with no writing on the front at all. Yeah. And here are the Odd Ramblings On by Andrew Loog Oldham. What character that was. Yeah. The Rolling Stones now. As you can see, it's exactly the same as Rolling Stones number 2 on the back. Out of our heads. Yeah. And we got... is this the coolest Rolling Stones cover of them all? It's just... this box set is just astonishing. I am so happy that I have this. Of course, when I bought these records originally when I was a kid, this confused the hell out of me. No internet back then, so I didn't really have any source to explain it. I did realize that the songs weren't exactly the same, but I didn't understand the difference between English and American copies back then. So yeah, many years later I understood the difference between the Decca and the London on the cover. Aftermath, of course, gorgeous record. Mother's Little Helper there under my thumb. Oh Lady Jane. And the very long Going Home. It's not easy. Take it or leave it. Yep. And here's one I've never owned, the American version. Actually, I lie. I have this on SA CD, don't I? Yeah. And here's the beautiful Between the Buttons, which is written there on Charlie's jacket. Oh, great. And here's Charlie's cartoon. And here's one I've never owned, Flowers. Now, there's always been a thing not always, there's been a thing about there's little leaves on all the stems except Brian Jones' one, and that was somehow significant. A bit like you know, Abbey Road and not wearing shoes and McCartney and all that. Oh, I can't wait to listen to this. And here's on Her Majesty's Satanic Request, which does not have a 3D cover. I could have splurged for that. Yeah, so there's John Lennon in there. There's Ringo. There's Ringo. Ringo's there. And then we've got George, and there's Paul. Paul's hiding. And there's the lads, yeah. And again, like I said, odd album, but got some great stuff on it. Yeah. 2000 Man and 2000 From Home. Yeah, here's the cover that I'm not a huge fan of, but I guess the band got their will in the end when they weren't paying attention anymore. Because accout does whatever they want, don't they? Don't have the feeling they ask the Rolling Stones anything, ask them if they have any opinion about anything. So here's the first album with the wonderful and great Mick Taylor, which I assume his face is there second from the right. And they kept the hole where you could see if it was a mono or a stereo recording. That's cool. I like that. And finally, and it's white. The Stray Cats, which includes well, we got Come On, I Want to Be Your Man, Long While, Who's Driving You Home, We Love You. Oh yeah. There's Not Fade Away, 19th Nervous Breakdown, Jumping Jack Flash, and a Proper Honky Tonk Women. You can't always get what you want. Single version. Yeah. So that's the wonderful Rolling Stones in mono box set. Oh, and by the way, I bought these today. Yeah. Here we are. Premium master sleeves. Because I'm not leaving these beauties in those scratchy paper inner sleeves. So I'll be exchanging them for these. Got them at Norwegian Record Store, etc. Plato Company earlier today. So I'll be doing that now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Lots of these videos around, of course. This was my take on it. And if you did like it, if you have any thoughts about, for example, the Beggars Banquet thing, drop me a line. Otherwise, if you can, please click like and subscribe. And I'll be talking to you soon in another unboxing video. Take care.